It's time to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your fight. Now go out there and take it.
I know you're tired. I know you're hurting. And I wish I could say something that was classy and inspirational. But that just wouldn't be our style. Pain heals. Kicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Daily and Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daily & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daily & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got you covered. Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got you covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 800 Highway 72 West, Suite K in Athens. Got you covered. Screen Printing and More. Keep up with Athens and Limestone County sports with a Play Action Sports Report. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hey, this is James Clemens boys basketball coach Frankie Sullivan, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080. And I just was reminded of a song. If y'all were around the Athens game last night, that's the night that the lights went out in Athens. Was it, Jay, second quarter?
It was in the third quarter, about 6 minutes ago in the third, and the visitor side, the lights just went out. And they didn't say what happened. It just went pitch black over there.
Well,
it took about 20-25 minutes for them to come back on.
Wow. But look for us on Facebook and Applebee's. That was just right out of the blue. We'll just go ahead and do it and just get it over with. Look for us on Facebook at Applebee's Tailgate Talk on and on Instagram. Oh, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, rewind. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Todd the Bod Tummel, and producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling. Look for us on Facebook at
kind of like Auburn.
Kind of like Auburn and Clemens, my other teams.
It's that long drive last night.
I guess it was. I spent almost 9 hours on the road yesterday, up to Chattanooga and back, down to Guin and back.
It's a long day.
That's 2.5, plus 2 and 2. And Tanner, that's 9 hours, man. Dog. Look for us on Facebook at Applebee's Tailgate Talk and on Instagram or Twitter at Tailgate Talk AL. Visit us online. If you think I'm reading this, if it sounds like it, I'm reading it. It's new words. It's reprinted stuff. Visit us online at tailgatetalk.net.
I made you a copy so you could take with you.
Oh, cool. I can practice at home. That's awesome. This would be a jewel for the Applebee's Tailgate Talk YouTube channel because I got this sucker about 6 inches from my eyes so I can read it here. Visit us online at tailgatetalk.net to get scores and archives of past shows. You can also vote on and enter nominations for our Athlete of the Week and find the links to download our app for your Android or iOS devices. Follow Tailgate Talk Podcast on iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, iHeart, Google, and other popular podcast platforms. Hear us on your Alexa device by saying, Alexa,
play Tailgate Talk.
On your Google device, saying, hey, Google.
Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
You got that down.
Got that one down. Call or text us during the show. Don't text us after the show or before the show, but during the show at 256-8121-TGT. 256-812-1848. Our calling guests will come in via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. And the special guest segment is sponsored by Yellowhammer Roofing. Speaking of the special guest segment, we will have Jordan McCray, the center for the Birmingham Stallions, the champions of the USFL, the inaugural year. Hope they'll have that back next year. Our Swami of the SEC, AP Steadham, is joining us as well. I'm glad we changed him to the front part of the show. We get a little time. He posted about being in Montgomery eating in a local Italian place that he really likes. So if he's in Montgomery he's going to Auburn today. Yeah. It'll be some good conversations. Oscar Bonds, the head coach of the Tanner High School Rattlers, will be joining us, as will Chris Bunyo, head coach at Elkmont. Shelby Davis, the head coach of the West Limestone Wildcats, will be joining us, as well as Jonathan Snider, head coach of the Ardmore Tigers.
And if you have Sling or Dish, you will not be able to watch Auburn LSU tonight. So you better find other ways to watch it because it is no longer on.
Buy some chicken wings and find a neighbor.
Their contract was up at midnight last night. So
now whose contract was up?
ESPN's.
With
Sling and Dish.
Sling and Dish. Yeah, my dad was ticked because Dish, he lost. They don't get to watch Braves anymore.
Yeah.
So, I'm straight up Charter Spectrum, man. It's more expensive, but
that's the way Jeff Matthews is. He's got YouTube TV, and they don't carry the Braves either. So I let him borrow my Bally Sports password and stuff.
There you go.
Braves games.
Nothing like watching a good pirate.
That's the new way of the world, though. Everything at some point is going to be streaming this or streaming that.
Coach Legg called me the other night. He said, "You mean I can't watch these NFL games on the NFL Network?" I said, "No, you got to have it on Amazon Prime." I said, "Do you have it on your new smart TV?" He said, "Yes, I do." I said, "Are you a Prime member?" "No, I'm not." I said, "Well,
you need to join."
I said, "Well, here you go."
There you go. Oh, you're such a good friend.
So I hate to see people in the dark.
Now, where's the button for this next one? Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to toss it over to producer extraordinaire.
Scores and more.
All right, in football last night, Fairview over Ardmore 42-12. Colbert Heights defeated Elkmont 28-8. It was West Limestone getting by Wilson 34-26. Had some trouble with the Warriors there for a while. Hatton beat Tanner 50-13. James Clemens. This is a team we've been waiting to see all season long. Over Sparkman 41-17. And
that's what you call a butt whooping.
New life to the Jets. Marion County beat Clemens 22-16, and that one was a game that
I was there.
It flip-flopped a little bit.
It flip-flopped a lot. Hey, and we fussed at the officials. That was a well-officiated game last night, top to bottom. There's some a time or two that Coach may have fussed a little bit, but from what I could see in the stands, top to bottom, it was a well-officiated game.
Makes a difference.
They look like veterans out there. Yeah. Go ahead, producer extraordinaire.
And finally, the lights went out on Athens, and after that, Coleman went on to win 35-23.
I think the band did that on purpose.
They must have.
Smart.
I made a comment about that in the press box at the James Clemens game last night, and Coach Kimbrough said, "Yeah, that's not the first time." So,
it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
He just kind of let it. He just kind of let it hang there, so I didn't know exactly what he was talking about. I forgot to go back.
Well, last night Coleman's band kind of played long, and then time Athens got through, it wasn't but a minute left on the clock. Start the second half.
Really?
I'm like, they fixing to get a delay of game penalty out here.
Wow.
Huh.
That's why you don't let the visiting band even come. Let them stay at home. That's what Texas does.
Well, did they? Usually they decline it, but did
Well, they didn't call it.
Did Athens decline the penalty? Delay
No,
again?
they didn't get one. But
they
I thought,
didn't get one.
Because one year at Clemens, it was our homecoming. We got one because it went long.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but usually most of the time the coaches will
decline
that one.
Congratulations to Tanner Jr. Diaz on his soccer offer from Rome City Institute.
At Rome, Georgia?
The Rome.
Oh,
the
wow.
Rome.
Holy
The Rome.
smoke.
Home of the Vatican and
Holy
As
smoke.
us Southern folks call over at Italy.
over in Italy.
What an opportunity for that
Have
young
mercy.
man.
I
know,
Wow.
right?
He must be able to kick that ball. Or whatever. Goalie, stop it, whatever. I don't know what the position
I mean, I did a Google search on Rome City Institute, and it's talking about
The Roman
Greece.
the Rome.
The Rome.
You know,
Wow, that would be phenomenal.
I tell you
the
what'd be
eternal
cool.
city. You know, so
You take the old Coliseum, fill it full of dirt, and
There you go, man.
put some sod out there. Let a
ready
few
to roll.
few engineering feats, turn that sucker into a pitch, man.
Yeah.
That would be
That'd
awesome.
be cool.
let's see. Coming up next week, we'll be live at the Sportsplex Car Show. So we'll be gone 3 weeks in a row on the road. We'll be at the Ardmore Car Show the week after that. We'll be live from Calhoun the week after that. Upcoming, we'll have Ray Scott, former NBA forward and center and coach.
Yeah, I
We've had
remember him
on before.
I thought he was the Bassmaster guy.
Well, I thought he was the sleep at the wheel guy. So
Ray Benson.
that's Ray Benson, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, they're both tall.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then Daniel Levitt, he's another author. He's the author of, or one of the authors of Intentional Balk, Baseball's Thin Line Between Innovation and Cheating. So that's
A lot of both.
Intentional balk. Do we have a second to discuss that? What would be the advantages of an intentional balk, except the pitcher didn't have a walk on his?
Well, the other night,
And I'm asking
the
this for a
Marlins
friend.
guy had 3 balks in three consecutive.
Batters?
One pitcher.
Oh.
One batter. He had 3 balks.
Oh, holy smoke.
Wow.
He moved him around the bases, didn't he?
Yeah.
okay. Well, I can't answer that question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I
We'll
was
ask
just
this guy
gonna say real
next
quick,
week.
what's the reliever's name for the Braves?
Kenley Jansen.
He balks every time he pitches. If there's a man on base, that's a balk. I don't care what the rules say. That's a balk.
I thought you were talking about John Rocker there for a second.
No.
That's a knife.
Yeah. But it's amazing that they don't call that. I don't know.
So anyway, so there you go. Scores and more brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy.
Scores and more.
Delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose.
I want my own music.
Visit them on
No, got to
Facebook.
get some Tomcat music up here.
Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Is
So
that it?
what would we have? Let's see.
Some
Todd the Bod
Pantera or
music.
something.
Yeah, Todd the Bod would get what? Pantera.
You don't have your own special
Ain't that
segment?
place
Broken.
itself?
Unless
No, I don't
we
have
do
I should,
couch
but I don't.
confessions.
Ain't that place that we just got soups at here? Athens just got this restaurant.
That's Panera Bread.
Oh, Panera.
Pantera bread. Boy, I wonder what that would
Panera.
taste like.
Not good. That's for sure.
Oh, gosh.
That is for
It's
sure.
kind of rough.
It's been fun this morning. I don't know.
Gonna get
Must
funny.
be something in the water.
Must be something in the Diet Coke or the Coke Zero here. We're enjoying that Applebee's in Athens, Alabama. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community recognizes. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Dakota McNair from West Limestone High School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Don't be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to Fiber Fast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery.
Second 11 from the 31. Two receivers right, three left. Back to throw. He throws across the middle. Touchdown!
Join us this football season for Limestone County football, streamed right to your computer or mobile device on the Play Action Sports app. You can also hear it on your Amazon Echo by saying, Alexa, open Play Action Sports. Listen for the replay of select games Sunday afternoons on WKAC and download each game from the archives anytime you want. Also available on all major podcast platforms and in the podcast section of the Play Action Sports app. Limestone County football from Play Action Sports and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Kez McCorvey, former Florida State All-American wide receiver and Detroit Lion, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about that action. I'm all about that action. I'm all about that action. I said I'm all about that action.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Todd the Bud. Tom, he's going to be putting on that Pantera music one of these days.
Panera Bread music.
Yeah, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we have our Swami of the SEC joining us, Mr. A.P. Steadham. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So glad to be on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKAC 1080 AM, Athens, Alabama.
Thanks for being here,
Thanks for being here, brother. Absolutely.
AP, are you live in Lee County this morning?
I sure am. I'm live in Lee County for the third straight weekend. I'm getting a taste, and then the second straight week of trying to see which tiger can tame the other tiger.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Are they letting you guys on the field yet? In the last couple of years in the press box pass, we've not been allowed to be on the field before game.
Yeah, no, they let us on. Either that or I just snuck in and nobody noticed me.
Hey, everywhere you go, you're noticed.
Yeah, I was going to say, I doubt you weren't noticed. Everybody knows you.
Well, AP, how you see this matchup today?
Yeah, good question.
Well, yeah, I got to give the LSU Tigers the edge right now because I think offensively, Jaden Daniels, he's definitely becoming more comfortable with that offense. They have the better attack on the perimeter. Buteas should be coming back for this game. They have good running backs. The tight ends, they have some young ones, but they're talented. One of them is Jason Taylor's son, I believe. He's very good. So watch for him. But in their offensive line, they have 2 tackles that are freshmen. Freshmen.
Yeah.
So, but they've been doing pretty well, but they still are freshmen. So maybe you can attack them from the edge, come up with some stunts. But overall, I think LSU has the better team because they can score. Auburn is struggling offensively. And I think this is something, and I've said this on different stations and various shows that I have, but Auburn's difficulties, I believe, and this is for years now, the offensive line is below average. And if you can't operate as an offense with your quarterback, I mean, you could have Joe Namath back there.
Exactly.
Sullivan. I mean, I don't know how you get things done consistently and effectively. So in a league where the defensive line is the distinguishing factor because they have so many good people, they can rush the passer. I mean, other leagues do as well. We all know there's All-Americans at the Big Ten, Pac-12, Big 12, ACC. But overall, the SEC has an abundance of defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
And also some of the ire that the fans have drawn. I don't post my ires on social media, but I read the message boards, and everybody is upset because there's no true collegiate SEC caliber offensive tackles even committed for the next year or the year after, and they didn't get any this year. So, I mean, they may have some, but by committed, I'm talking all SEC caliber talent. It's you can have all the, we've talked. You can have all the X's and O's you want, but without the Jimmys and Joes, buddy, you don't execute.
No, that's the league of the Jimmy and Joes, and everybody else is in the other leagues. The Jimmys and Joes are in the SEC. That's one of the best, of course. And that's proven out year by year with the NFL draft. They don't care if you're going to Stillman College, Jacksonville State, Curry College. I mean, you name any type of school. If you have talent, they're going to select you. But they seem to favor the SEC.
The Larry and Moes are in the other conference.
Yeah, the Larrys and Moes. I don't have high hopes for Auburn and a victory tonight. And, the depth of how maybe the point spread will be determining how Auburn moves on in the future. Because you've got to know that after last year, they're already contacting potential head coaches.
Yeah. Who is the Messiah?
Yeah, that's what they're always asking.
And then also, how can you hire your Messiah without the leader of the athletic program?
Exactly.
Jimmy Rain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they won't be able to hire anybody until
I guess the new coach has to have that yellow tag on.
You don't want it. You don't want it. That's right. You notice when the Beavers come to town, you better watch out for Jimmy Rain.
Now, before I got here this morning, I was watching Game Day. And David Pollock said it plainly. He said they need to run Tank Bigsby about 30 times a game. Get him involved.
Yeah.
And then that'll open up the passing game.
Well, if the offensive line can block.
If they can block,
they put
the
10 men in the box and, dare them to throw because offensive line can't protect the quarterback. Hey, but they can't run block either, so.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the problem.
If you can't block, you just can't do anything, period.
No, but I would get him the ball 20 times in a variety of ways. I wouldn't keep ramming him like a bull with the three and have the 3 and out, the waltz, the Tennessee waltz for your offense.
He ain't Earl
Campbell. Get him the ball 20 times. Yeah, no, but he's definitely one of their playmakers. You got to get him the ball. I'd like to see him get the other tight ends involved. I like that number 14, Landon King. I like him.
Yeah, he made a couple of spectacular catches this year already.
Yeah.
And the man looked like Robbie Ashford ran the ball well last week.
Robbie is really fast. I mean, in person, even faster than on the television, it looks to me. But he can't run away from everybody.
Yeah.
And that's the issue.
And you run too much, you get hurt, and therein lies the other issue because depth right now is.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. If something happens, the freshman's thrust into the fire, or the jungle with the other Tigers. Yeah.
That's right. But who knows, man? Have you seen it? And then they go these early weeks and they don't call the plays that they're going to be calling. And then next thing you know, the play calling opens up and Like Terry Bowden against Florida that year. He's throwing the pass Andy Fuller, the tight end, for 500 yards in a game. But I don't have high hopes for that kind of stuff to happen today.
No, I had a conversation with Coach Harsin this week. I asked him a question about quarterbacks. I said, now, do quarterbacks like to throw to the left, to the right, to the center? Can you incorporate it in your offense? He said, they like targets. Well, Robbie needs to find some targets.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, AP, let's turn the switch. Game in Fayetteville today. What about that matchup?
Well, Jefferson, he throws some lollipop passes, right? We've seen that. But he's very effective.
Yeah.
And I think a person who's highly motivated for this game is Jaden Hazelwood, the wide receiver from Georgia, and he was the number one wide receiver. Of course, Georgia wanted him. He ended up in Oklahoma. He was not happy there, transferred to Arkansas. He's a big receiver, 6'3", over 200. Jimbo Fisher said he could be a defensive back, and I think Alabama wanted him as a defensive back, and maybe that kind of rubbed his ego the wrong way. So I think he's highly motivated. Now, we know that Arkansas can run the football with Sanders. He was averaging 140-something yards. He only had 68 last week, 17 carries against Texas A&M. They'll pound away at you, but they have talented wide receivers and tight ends, and Jefferson's a playmaker. And we all know that Bryce Young had to have a record-setting day last year to beat Arkansas by 7 in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
So now they're about a 17, 18-point favorite, but I don't believe I can't see them beating Arkansas by 3 touchdowns.
Arkansas worries me, but at their home, and that crowd is going to be jacked, and I've been concerned about it since the beginning of the season. So.
Yeah, and they had the resiliency last year. Last week, 14 zip, 23 unanswered points. They came back. They made the drive for the winning field goal, but and they had that 35-foot upright. It hit the top, and that was unfortunate. Now, if it went over at the 30, it has to be inside. Right. But that's a tough view for the official.
I know.
Above, so it could have been good. But like I said, they're resilient. They're going to have a strong crowd. They're disappointed in that game last week that they should have won. A&M stole one from them, and A&M is coming on offensively. That was the best decision. That might be the game changer for A&M. They went to Max Johnson. He's not perfect, but that 6'5", long-legged, about 225 pounds. He can make some plays with his arm, with his legs, and he's just getting it to some of the playmakers for A&M. They have a long way to go offensively, I think, but they play good defense.
Yeah.
I spoke to Mike Leach this week, and he said that he's concerned about the length of their defense, the length and speed, of course. But that Arkansas-Alabama game, I just don't see it being 3 touchdowns.
No, I don't either.
I don't know.
Maybe in Tuscaloosa, but not in Fayetteville.
But these gentlemen, they know something out there.
That's true.
That's true, but
they may know some more.
And I think Sam Pittman's a really good coach as well. He's impressed me. So, it's going to be an interesting day.
You know what they're probably thinking about is Arkansas's pass defense has been horrific, right?
Yeah.
They were giving up 350 yards up until last week, and they played A&M, who doesn't have a great offense. They gave up about 150. They rushed for over 109. I think it was 190 or 200, something like that. So maybe they're thinking that, Alabama's a team maybe gets some yards running, and Bryce Young's the Heisman Trophy quarterback, but he doesn't have Jamison Williams.
No.
He has good receivers. Listen, think about this. I don't think we're going to see 4 number 1 wide receivers at Alabama. Maybe Ohio State has that at some point, but what other school is going to have 4 number 1 wide receivers, not only on the roster, but contributing? So this thing that Alabama's got an issue with wide receivers, no. They just don't have 4 number 1 draft choices or a number 1 draft choice at the wide receiver position. They're good players, but they have to catch the ball consistently.
We went years without that, and most teams go without that. So that was just a fluky thing,
They struck gold.
Absolutely.
No question. So, but I wouldn't complain about the receivers. Yeah, I complain if they drop the ball. Absolutely.
Well, what about injuries? We had a few last week. Are they? I haven't read that much about it.
Only one I know for sure, Byron Young. He got banged up there pretty good with that ankle.
Yeah.
Hamstring.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say somebody had heard a hamstring or something. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, but he's a person you can replace with some comparable talent. He hasn't distinguished himself. He's a good, good player, but he's not like, Will Anderson Jr. is out for the game today. Oh, then that's big, right? That's huge. How you like the Drew Sanders on the other side?
Yeah, That's gonna be interesting to see. Because he'll be jacked up for sure. You know.
Oh yes,
ready
for sure.
to go after him.
No, it should be a good game, but that Mississippi State, that's the big game for them. You know, veteran team. They lost at LSU. They're hosting A&M. They're trying to make an impact in the Western Division. Rogers can lull you to sleep with those short passes. If he's high percentage for today. But and the A&M struggles offensively. If they get on top of you, it could be a long day for A&M.
Absolutely.
Now, AP, didn't Anais Smith get hurt last week?
He sure did. Yes, that's one of their playmakers. But they have some other people. Get him the ball. You know, they had that freshman. What's his name? Stewart. Last name is Stewart, wide receiver. So he can run with the wind. And but A&M overall, they're just, I don't know why. Jimbo Fisher, his team is struggling on offense. You get all these 4- and 5-star players, and then we're young. Heck, I mean, there's a lot of freshmen that play great ball in the SEC.
Yeah.
The excuse that they're young, everybody has. Mississippi State has the veteran team, but you got supposedly better athletes, so you can't have it both ways.
No,
absolutely. Right. Well, AP, it's been a blast, man. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll do it again next week.
Have fun tonight, buddy.
Have fun.
Hey, I sure will. We have fun every day, ending in Y.
Absolutely, brother.
Thank you,
buddy. AP Steadham, ladies and gentlemen, calling in on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. It's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
AP Steadham, Heisman Trophy voter, Maxwell Award voter, and Biletnikoff Award voter can be heard every week on From the Press Box with AP on WHEP AM and FM in Foley, Alabama. He can also be found on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling? Paint peeling off your walls? Shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured. Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Customers agree. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Since 1998, their mission has been to keep folks happy by helping them scoot in and scoot out quickly while roasting their coffee from the top 10% of specialty beans in the world. Choose from hot drinks like their Caramelicious and Honey Vanilla Latte to cold offerings like the Strawberry Acai Quencher and Iced Mocha. They've also got smoothies, teas, and blenders. You'll agree, too. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, 547 Highway 72 West in Athens at Town Center. Scooter's Coffee. WKAC is the official radio station of Athens High football. You can hear the Golden Eagles online by going to WKAC1080.com, by listening on your WKAC Sports app, or on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device. Catch the replay on Saturday at noon, and then listen to the archives anytime on demand. Don't forget the Coach Cody Gross Show every Thursday morning at 10, and the Athens High Coaches Show later on at 1. Your official radio station for Athens High football, 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is East Limestone girls basketball coach Jessica Thompson, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Live here at the Applebee's here in Athens, Alabama. Y'all hear a lot of smacking in the... We're sorry, they just brought these golden goodness appetizers out.
That grilled chicken
nuggets,
good you got over there.
and mozzarella sticks there. Bama Zach, we enjoying them. Well, y'all are enjoying them. Where you at? There we are. Yeah, that grilled chicken thing. It's unfortunately you get old and things happen. There's certain things you can't eat any longer. So they were kind enough to bring me a grilled chicken breast, sliced up, and some barbecue sauce. Hook me up, and I hope I'm making y'all hungry because these doors open to the public. Of course, they're already open to us folks. Yeah.
We got to hook up.
We got to hook up the early morning hook up. So, yeah, come on out and try some mozzarella stick. They bring this dish out, and it comes out and says, I guess it's fajitas.
Yeah, the one sizzling.
It's a sizzler, and it smells like garlic chicken.
All the way through the restaurant.
All the way through the restaurant, man.
Right, makes your stomach grumble.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I noticed yesterday they bringing out the rolls of sod, getting ready for a football field at Toyota Field.
Are they
for
now?
a couple weeks.
Wow.
UNA and Jacksonville State.
Okay. Yeah. They're going to be playing offense one direction, aren't they?
Well,
is that how it was? Or
I think they said if they score on the end where the bullpens are, they got to come back to the first base dugout to kick that.
Oh, okay. They're only going to have one field goal.
Because they would kick the ball over at Jay Alexander's. And,
be gone.
So, it'd be worse than Bama Zach at Madison Academy. Losing footballs.
Kind of like half-court basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you chewing on?
Back in the
I
day.
got me a
You got a chicken finger or a chicken nugget? I'm telling y'all, folks, you need to come out. This is good food.
Yeah.
Oh,
it really is.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
It sure was good last night.
I know, right? They were slammed last night. God bless them. But I tell you what, the staff here does a great job.
Yeah.
Food is prepared. They're here early cooking and taking care of everybody. And me with my shellfish allergy and other stuff, they will work with you to find something you can eat. But you got somebody calling in there, Tim?
Yep, got Coach Bonds.
Hey,
what's going on, guys?
What's up, Coach Bonds? How are you doing?
Doing all right.
Good. We just caught you. We knew you was going to call us back, so we were just filling time in until
we were just running down the menu of what Applebee's had today for us. So it's all good. It's
absolutely.
all good.
They even brought me some grilled chicken, man. So I'm in good shape, dude.
Yeah, you should have come in.
Yes, sir.
You're the healthy eater of the group.
Right.
I would have been there.
I love you and all, but I would not have shared my grilled chicken with you. Coach, tough loss last night to Hatton.
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't play well at all.
Yeah, I told the guys, man, I didn't realize Hatton was that good, and then I got to thinking, well, maybe, it was just y'all didn't play up to y'all standards. I didn't know.
It's a combination of we didn't play up our standards. We got starting tailbacks out for the season with an injury. That hurt us.
That's tough.
Man, that is tough.
The quarterback was suspended. That's tough. And the starting inside linebacker for us was suspended.
Wow.
That's tough.
Well, man. That's three huge playmakers.
3 hosses right there.
Yeah, so we had to move. And then our other running back was injured. So
wow.
we was down 4 starters for the game. They play, in 2A. They play both ways. That was major drop off. We ended up having to move, 2 our receivers to running backs. So that took away weapons from the perimeter.
Yeah.
And we just didn't play good defense again. But it don't hurt that we they recovered 2 onside kicks on us.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, so but pretty much the blunt of the game, they made more plays on third down. We would hold them 2 plays and they get a big third down play, keep drives alive, and they would score. And we had some opportunities in the first half, but we just didn't make the plays. We really just didn't make plays, man. They made way more plays than us. They're 6-1, 5-1, 6-1.
Yeah, they're good.
They're a good team.
They just beat us. They just played. They just whooped us for real. I ain't gonna make no excuses.
And it's tough when you can't, like you said, you do good defense, couple of downs, and you got them in third and long situations, or whatever, and then you can't get off the field. It's just that's backbreaking, man. Yeah,
they hit us with a screen play. After their timeout, we tell them they're going to throw a screen and run it back. We don't cover it. That's the frustrating part.
Yeah.
One drive, they called a good play on us, and they executed, and they're just good on their part. And, a lot of times we missed tackles, stuff like that, Yeah. But we didn't help ourselves. We couldn't muster nothing on offense for real. And, we was the 7th highest scoring offense. 1 through 7, 8.
Yep.
We just had one of those games. We didn't do good. That's
when
you got to play defense.
When you're shuffling around kids like that, especially offensively, I mean, you're expecting not to score as much. I mean, that's just,
Oh, yeah, you got to play defense.
Oh, yeah, you got to play defense regardless, without a doubt, regardless of who's in there.
Now, Coach, will you get your suspended guys back next week?
They will be back next week, but one of them, he don't come back to practice till Thursday, so, I mean, he's going to miss all the practice. But we get those 2 guys back, which would be big because, the quarterback, he makes the offense go. Yeah. We can put, we had to move Skyler to quarterback, so that took away a threat at the receiver, So that hurt us.
And you got a good Lexington team coming in, too.
Yeah. I was going to say, don't get easier, does it?
Yeah, they're going to be in 1 loss. They're pretty good. They're going to be physical. I think we can do some things that, KC, losing him too at linebacker, he was our leading tackler. He led, had 30 more tackles than the next tackler on our team. So that's a big part of the defense gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's averaging 12 tackles a game. So
that is huge.
Yeah. But Lexington, they're going to be one of those physical teams. They're going to try to line up and play a lot of man and try to bring pressure. So we got to be able to make plays. If we can make plays and play some defense, make some tackles, we got a chance.
Get off field on 3rd down.
Got to get off the field on 3rd down.
Yes, sir. Yes,
absolutely.
This is just kind of a weird week anyway for y'all. I mean, you had the suspensions, a changed homecoming week.
Yeah, homecoming week, a lot of festivities.
I love a varsity football coach when they talk about homecoming week.
And then in a couple weeks, what's fall break, and then you got to work around that practice-wise, and, man, it's just something all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, and then, the suspensions didn't happen until Wednesday, so we had 1 day of practice.
Oh, wow.
We're trying to move the other guys around, so, it's just, you just got to adjust on the fly. Still no excuse for us not to play any better than what it was. The game should have been a lot better played game, but we kind of came out flat and it stayed that way for most of the game.
Well, get them ready to go next week, Coach. Them Golden Bears, they need a butt whooping when they come down to the Rattler.
Yeah, that'll be big. We can get these last 2. That'll be huge for us.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time, bud. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Oscar Bond to the Tanner High School Rattlers. They took that call on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. Thanks, Jay, for the save there.
Thanks, Jeff Hodges.
There you go. Thanks, Jeff Hodges. We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back.
Congratulations to Peyton Gasson of East Limestone, our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Peyton picks up a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for future polls. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community recognizes. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Hayden Blakely from Athens Bible School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate real easy. If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent to own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings. Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Tailgate Talk and the Huntsville Havoc. Just go to tailgatetalk.net and register your name. Then listen to Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 as we announce the weekly winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and 1080 WKAC.
Hey everybody, this is former Auburn quarterback Ben Leard, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Live here from the Applebee's studio in Athens, Alabama. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Todd the Bod Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. Yeah, we're still smacking. Sorry, these appetizers are good. What's the game coming on at 11 o'clock this morning?
Ole Miss and Kentucky.
Ole Miss and Kentucky. Who you think on that one?
That's a really good game.
That's going to be real good.
Where are they playing?
At Ole Miss.
At Ole Miss.
I mean,
the Grove.
Ole Miss at home sounds pretty good. I don't know what the point spread. I'm going to look it up. Not that it matters. I just think, Vegas usually,
Nothing's my point spread.
It did back in the day, though, didn't it?
Well, yeah, back in the day when Todd used to have a problem, it mattered a lot.
Really?
If you need gambling help, call 1-800-TODD.
Really? I've had my problems. Gambling was not one of them.
Oh, Lord.
I've never had enough money to risk.
Oh, Todd didn't either. That was
the problem.
That was the problem. You're always going to win, but you're not going to win.
Yeah.
That's why other people, that's why Vegas is rich and others
we are
not.
Yeah.
But it's just always amazing how close they usually get. Like, y'all are an 8-point underdog at home. Yeah. I never would have thought that. Never would have thought that. LSU's not – they're good, but they're not – I don't think they're a touchdown favorite better than y'all at home.
Touchdown, extra point, plus one.
So –
that's what gets you. Yeah. Is that half a point or
that
1 point?
You buy it down, dude. You got to always buy it down. It's a half point or buy
Listen
it up.
At
it. Hey, don't we take a gambling tips from Todd?
1-800.
Oh, DraftKings over there.
DraftKings.
No, I knew that was way. There wasn't no such thing back in. Yeah, no, they didn't even exist. Just your local friend that you. Whatever.
Now I got a buddy of mine. He lives in Alabama, but he could walk maybe 10 yards out of his yard and be in the Tennessee line, and he can play DraftKings.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there's things in Alabama people play. I don't know what
because
they are.
his signal can get on a Tennessee antenna and it'll go through.
Wow.
Huh.
But anyway, so we were talking about Ole Miss and Kentucky.
Yeah,
disclaimer here.
I love both teams. They're both playing really well and get well coached. Both those coaches are Auburn possibly, and really any job that comes available. A lot of times you'll see Kiffin or Stoops names float around because
I tell you the
good.
craziest name I've seen floated, and it's on the message boards, and I just don't see it happening. But Deion Sanders,
yeah,
no.
But like me and Carl Prather was talking about last night. If you hire Deion, you're gonna have to bring. He's got 100-something people. Entourage going to be with him.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're hiring more than just Deion.
Yeah.
And as far as recruiting goes, he probably kills it. Well, he does kill. He's doing really good.
Yeah.
But there's a whole lot more to it. Jack State's one thing, but SEC's totally. There needs to be another bump or two in the road before he comes to an SEC or.
I know with Auburn, money ain't the issue, but still. You get rid of Harsin, that's $17 million. You still pay, and you still paying Gus.
Still paying Gus.
You paying Bruce all that money.
Yep.
So
and here's the thing, and this is just a joke.
No, I'm fine.
But so You know how basketball coaches don't like going to football schools?
Yeah.
Well, does a football coach want to come to a basketball school?
Hey,
I mean, seriously.
Touche, man.
Coach Pearl's got that program. I mean, they're
got 'em at the
they're
top of
not
the
a
game.
basketball school yet, but I consider them a basketball school because you know what I mean. They're when you're
while
in
Coach
the top
Pearl is
5,
there.
top 10, year in year out, and you're recruiting top kids. Yeah.
But we were talking about Kiffin earlier. You heard what he said. I guess it was Wednesday's press conference.
I did not.
Coming out there and seeing half-empty stands, and it was making him mad.
Yeah.
And then there's also reports out there. He says that he can't get good recruits here because they don't have enough NIL money. To go around. So.
But that NIL coffers has gotten full quick at Auburn.
Yeah.
Well, and surprisingly, you would think it would be almost anywhere. I mean, I don't know why Ole Miss can't get NIL money for their kids. I mean.
They're in with FedEx and all
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
So.
The money should be there.
John Grisham, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, his basic point. Yeah, his basic point was there was so much going on outside the stadium at the Grove and other that the students and fans are just hanging around the Grove and enjoying themselves and listening to the game and instead of coming into the stadium and
raising
Cain. And by the way. Ole Miss is a 7-point favorite.
Okay.
So that's, Kentucky's ranked what? 10th?
Yeah.
I look for Mississippi State to beat Texas A&M this week.
I do too.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't
that slip up with Arkansas. I mean,
that was Arkansas should have won that game.
Arkansas should have won the game. Auburn should have lost the game against Missouri, but they didn't. They lived to play another day.
Yeah, y'all did.
If you ain't never been to Ole Miss, you need to go.
Yeah, Tyler's been there. He told me.
I've never been.
He told me time at the Grove, man. It's something else.
But still, you would think that, especially students, would want to go in and I get it, maybe a week or two at the Grove, but you've got 5-6 home games, or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, go in and watch
the football.
Watch some football.
No, I get to go to Mississippi State and Auburn here in a couple of weeks.
That's gonna be good.
So David goes, "What are you going to wear?" I'm going to wear what I'm wearing right now: my Auburn shirt and my Mississippi State,
whatever.
Yeah, my Mississippi State hat.
And his cowbell in his hand.
Nah, I ain't ringing no goddamn cowbell.
So you're a better man than me.
State.
Yeah, you're a better man. You're
I ain't ringing no
representing both of them today.
cowbell.
But if I was in the stadium, I'd be representing. I wore Alabama stuff to an Auburn basketball game one time when they were playing MTSU. So I just,
you think I just thought you'd think Auburn would have the cowbells, being the cow collars.
No, we're not. See that was.
Or what would be cool? How Alabama's got the Alabama's got the elephant roar. Penn State's got the lion roar. How about moo? Third down, right? You're trying to stop the other team. Moo. Or a cow fart. That'd be cool too, Tom.
He just said fart.
That's not an FCC violation.
You make me go back.
Go back and delete that, man.
I like it. We should submit that, Jay.
It's funny. These comments never come out when we're kicking y'all's butt, right?
Well, thank God we don't have to really have to feel that way very often. Not in the last
did
decade.
For 6 years, though. So
well, yeah,
go ahead and shut up.
6 years.
But we also have to remind them everybody was kicking our butt in those 6 years. So we weren't just losing to Auburn.
I'm a much kindler, gentler fan than I was back during those 6 years.
I'm a little bit.
One for the thumb, man. One for the thumb.
I love that. I thought that was funny. I mean,
I try not to be obnoxious, but
look what happened. Look what happened. He got fired. Now he's a senator.
Now he's a senator.
There you go. Y'all sent him on his way to
bigger and better
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
To the Chick-fil-A mascot.
I got my picture made with him.
Did you really?
Yeah, he came. I was doing cameras for Cooper and Company, and he came in and did a whatever.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was super. He was super nice. I don't even remember what I was wearing. I probably had on Alabama stuff. Sure did.
I think somebody talked to, maybe it's Jamie or somebody said something about that him leaving. He said, "You got to thank me. I'm the reason Nick Saban is there." 6 years in a row. They went. After that is when they got Nick Saban.
There's some truth to that.
A lot of truth into that.
Yeah, absolutely, there is.
But that was just a year the Bama was down, and it was.
But I mean, it always. And we've talked about that on here. It's always much better for all of us fans when both teams are relevant.
Right.
I mean, it's no fun right now. I mean, not that East Auburn was ranked third or nothing like that, but you know what? I mean, but if Alabama and Auburn, you know, we're playing for something against these
both teams are in the top.
Oh my God, it's so exciting, man! You just, you know, it's just even if you're not in the game, you got chills and you're just, you know, let's watch it and get fired up. But when one team's, you know, not having a very good season and you feel like you're going to win before you even get there, you know, it's just not as exciting.
But sometimes in the end,
like last year, I mean, Auburn should have won that game. We escaped.
Well, the Bama punt game.
Yeah.
Bama punt, kick 6.
Hey, I sat there and
Lane Kiffin, Auburn should have won that game for crying out loud.
I sat there and watched the days when Brody got sacked 12 times.
Honk if you sack Brody.
Yeah.
Bumper stickers. Somebody made $1 million off of them bumper stickers.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, well, and the last Alabama game I went to was Nick Saban's first season against Louisiana Monroe.
I was there that night too,
and
I was like, "What in the Sam Hill is going on here?"
Yeah. That was a bad day.
Hey, I guess you got Rich Rod to thank for that, right? He didn't like folks talking about his wife, so he said.
Rita said she didn't want to come down there.
She didn't want to come down there.
Glad Miss Terry did.
And now he's in Jack State.
He's in Jack State, that's for sure.
I forgot about that. Sure did. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's for real.
But there's what other good games there today?
What did you say, Birmingham Southern? Oh, you turned it down on me, dude.
You got
crap.
You got Mississippi State.
There we go.
Kentucky, Ole Miss, Auburn, LSU, Bama, Arkansas.
That's some serious,
yeah.
Serious Southeastern Conference football game.
You know what's always funny too is you read all these different articles and stuff about how the Big Ten is this or the Pac-12's that or the Big 12's this, but then when you look in the top 20, I don't see a lot of. I mean,
they got
a sprinkling of teams, but we got our whole conference practically, ranked.
They got to make them guys feel good because they got a lot of money. They definitely
get the media coverage. They always have.
That's for sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a break. We've run our mouths enough for right now. We'll be back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Download the Tailgate Talk app and get 4 apps in one. You can hear Applebee's Tailgate Talk every Saturday morning at 10, Athens High Sports from WKAC Sports, Limestone County and James Clemens Sports from Play Action Sports, or your favorite oldies on WKAC. Applebee's Tailgate Talk will be right back. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side.
Don't be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to Fiber Fast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, I'm Cody Gross. I'm the head football coach at Athens High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, Old Time Cat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Todd the Bod Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we've got him on the special guest segment sponsored by Yellowhammer Roofing. Jordan McCray of the Birmingham Stallions, the center, and the USFL champions. Jordan, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for having me, man. Happy to be on.
Man, yeah, we're rocking and rolling here. We've been waiting on you all morning. So, the USFL is startup team. The Birmingham Stallions, they're straight out of Birmingham playing it. What was it like playing in the new Protective Stadium? Is that's the name of it?
Yeah, no, it was amazing, man. The stadium was great. The fans, we had a little bit of an advantage being the home team so we had a good turnout every game. The fans were great. Just the whole process was really good, man. Because I've been a part of a couple of startup leagues, and this was definitely done the right way. I was very, very, very happy and pleased with how everything went.
I've never been in it. I wasn't able to get to a game this year, but we're like an hour and a half north, so Okay. But I seen the stadium when it was being built, and it was extremely nice. So. Yeah.
Good stadium, good turf. Felt good playing on it. Good turnout every week, man. It was great.
And just a little side note, I'm glad UAB can now play and have them a home field they can call.
I went to UCS, so we played UAB when we were both in Conference USA.
Yeah.
And I forget what the name of the old field was.
Legion Field, yes, sir.
The dump.
Legion was 9 to your feet, or if you fell on it, to your body. So I'm definitely glad they're playing that somewhere else too.
Imagine.
No doubt.
Yeah. Well, Jordan, I just wanted to say real quick. I know you're from Miami, and do you have family and friends that are still there? And if so, was everybody okay through the hurricane?
Yeah, no, I'm actually here now, and Miami didn't really get that much of the storm. We got a little bit of wind and rain, but not too much.
Good.
Yeah, Naples took the brunt of that one.
Yeah, they took the brunt.
And I know some of my friends and family in Orlando. But everybody's okay. Everybody's safe now. Just back to the rebuild process.
Well, good. That's great to hear.
Jordan, what was it like playing for Coach Holtz?
Man, I love Coach Holtz, man. Coach is a real football guy, real good, great coach, but a great man also. Able to talk to him off the field, and really felt like it was more of a friendship than a player-coach aspect of it. And a brilliant offensive mind, and a really good leader also. Really knew how to get us ready for every game, and part of the major reason why we went 11. Coach, so great guy, great coach, and everything.
And that Bo Scarborough ain't too bad either, is he?
Hey, Bo is a beast, man. I seen him play at Alabama and then a couple of games, and when he was in Detroit, so I already knew the type of player he was from there. But really, I was impressed with how much of a student of the game he was. Like, he came in like halfway in through the season, and he's one of the first running backs that actually came to our offensive line meetings. Like, he wanted to know exactly how we're going to be blocking things up so that he can know exactly where he needed to be at. And that's part of the reason why we were so successful, is he really wanted to be really good or great, and took the time in the film room and in practice to do so. So
that's I don't know that I've ever heard of a running back coming to the offensive line meetings. That's a new one.
Yeah, no, it was a couple of guys, but like some guys would do it one time, but it was a constant thing. Like, they'll get out of their position meetings, and he'll come sit in with us and see exactly what we were going over, what we were seeing blitz pickup wise, how we were setting up the blocks for our combination blocks, so he can know where he needed to be at, so he can be his best version for our team. And it was cool, man. I enjoyed that aspect of it.
Yeah. Is that all just because of playing for Coach Saban, you think?
I would like to think so. Yeah, Bo was always very, very tedious when it came to his preparation, and it's probably an enigma of him as well. But I would think that some of that came from Coach Saban as well.
Well, and obviously, Bo's a great running back and stuff, but, y'all got to give yourselves credit as well. I watched just about every one of y'all's games in the entirety, and the offensive line, and obviously you being the captain of that line, did a wonderful job, man. Pass blocking, run blocking. Some games y'all dominated. You really did. I won't say you made it real easy for them, but you made it pretty easy for them for sure. You really did.
Yeah, we had a really good group of guys. Coach Heimbach being our offensive line coach, great coach as well. And we just had a really close group of guys that all wanted to be great, all have separate individual goals that tied into what we wanted to do as a team. So it just worked out really well.
One thing I wanted to ask you was, you've been in the AFL, AAF, XFL, IFL, and of course now the USFL. And all of them have, which maybe not for the offensive line, but there are different rules, different ways of doing things in each league. Did you have a favorite league to kind of play in? Was indoor totally, I imagine, different than playing outside?
Yeah, indoor is a lot different. It's just it's a faster game, and it's really not. It is football, but it's really more about your one-on-one matchups. Like in the indoor league, you can't twist or anything. Defensive lineman can't twist, run stunts, or anything like that. So you're going against your guy for 100% of the game, and most of it in the indoor league is going to be pass protection. But if I had to say which one was my favorite, man, it would probably be. I love winning. So playing in the IFL where we won a championship with the Massachusetts Pirates, and then playing here in the USFL was probably my favorites. And then also playing AAF with Coach Spurrier, and we had a really good team there. We're 7-1 before the season ended abruptly. But yeah, those are all of it's fun, man. But those are probably my top 3 places.
Okay. Well, now moving forward, I know next year the plan was for every home team to have their games in their stadiums. Is that still? Are they still holding to that, or do you know? I'm
not 100% sure, but from what I've heard, and I don't know if this is like a correct source or anything, but things I've heard is that there's going to be 2 hub markets now. So Birmingham still being one, and then the Northern Division will have their own hub spot. And I've heard it might be Michigan, but these are all just rumbling, so no direct source or anything like that. But I don't think we're gonna go into everybody in their respective markets until year 3 of the USFL.
Now, Jordan, did I hear this right? Y'all, every team stayed in the same hotel. Is that correct?
Yes, that's we were all staying in the. I forget what the name of it now, but it was you know what? It was actually a lot more smooth than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was, like all those guys, everybody competitive, everybody, talking trash and stuff like that. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Everything was pretty simple, to be honest.
Well, that's good, because, that could have been for an abrupt brawl in the bar for wherever, for sure, man. Yeah.
Now, did you ever catch one of your opposing teammates or opposing players in there, maybe sitting at the bar having a good drink, and you're playing the next day, and you just start buying him shots? Kept drinking the shots, and you kept buying him, and the next day he really was puking on the sidelines and stuff?
No, we didn't do nothing like that, but we would always trash talk us, especially football is a small world, so a lot of the guys from different teams you already had a prior relationship with, whether it be on college team that you went against or a pro team, and then in the NFL. So it would be a lot of just jokingly trash talk, whenever we go to breakfast, or if we see it. Mostly I'm thinking about is when we played the Houston team. A lot of those guys I know from prior places that we've been at together, and we would just talk trash about what we're going to do to the next guy tomorrow and things of that nature. But it was all lighthearted fun, though.
As long as it's lighthearted fun. We can't have a brawl there in Sheraton or where it was you guys were staying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, on a side note, so how did the 6'2", 310-pound man become an accountant?
You know what? It kind of just happened, spur of the moment. I used to post because my goal is to get back into the NFL at some point in time, and so I would just post film of me playing in all these different leagues on my Twitter account. And my really good friend Joey Grant, came to me and was like, hey, I know about a better way that you can go about this, where your film can live and you can interact with any opportunity that you might come across. And I was like, okay, that works. And then the more and more I started going on GMTM and seeing like, man, this is a really good product, I wanted to be a part of it. And Joey was really cool about letting me come on and reach out to similar guys in my situation that are trying to find opportunities and just kind of let them be the person that advertises themselves, and tell their story. So no, really how it went is a really organic conversation, and I love doing it, man. It feels good to be able to try and help guys, not just football guys, but anybody trying to chase their dream or wanting to have a say in their own narrative, to have a platform in order to do that.
Very cool.
That would be a good message for kids, because our audience is our local athletes and coaches, that'd just be a good message to send along with them, because some of these kids start playing, they think they're going to go college, pro, and whatever, and life doesn't always turn out that way. Most of the time it doesn't.
Yeah. You got to be, I remember a coach told me, you got to be lucky and good, so there, you got to have, a good foundation to start off of. And I'm sure everybody in your area does. And then also just having, an outlet for being able to be seen. A lot of guys get overlooked because, for whatever reason, they're not in the biggest of areas or not in a talent-rich city or anything like that. But, that's really what the initiative of GMTM is to be able to link those guys, whether it be a coach or a player, to the opportunities that they want to fulfill their dreams.
So Miami is home. It's hot down there at this time of year.
We got what we felt like was, I guess, a cool breeze, and it was 73 degrees yesterday morning, and it was like, okay, this is like our winter. Like people got on and sweatpants. Yeah, everybody's talking about how cool it was this morning, and then back today we're in the mid 80s.
Right. Well, it's not the highs for me, because I work down there a lot in Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, and Miami. I actually go to Miami every now and then. It's not the highs in the afternoon, because there's always some thunderstorms to cool it down. It's the morning when you wake up and it's 85 degrees.
Yeah.
And you start the day off sweating, man.
Exactly, man. And it's just so humid down here too. You really can't get away from it. Just feel like somebody's breathing on you all day. So
do you ever get used to it?
Yeah, you get used to it. But then you start to realize when you go to different places, like just how hot and sticky it is down here. Because 85 here doesn't feel like 85 if it got to that in Cali. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it does not. No, sir.
Yeah, it feels totally different, man. So you appreciate the coolness whenever you can get it.
I imagine those high school practices was pretty rough.
Man, it was tough. The first camp, and we were doing 2-a-days and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it definitely helped build your stamina and your character, because it was tough to make it through those.
They probably have heat timeouts all season long.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a break. When the ref is asking for water, maybe everybody should take a break.
That's good.
Now, coming out of high school, how'd you get recruited to UCF? What other schools were after you?
So me and I have an identical twin brother, and we both knew that we wanted to go to the same school, and we weren't heavily recruited coming out of high school. But we had my older brother was playing at UCF, so that's really the reason that we went there. And then we had a scholarship offer from FAU, and then one to USF as well. But this was before we got offered to play at USF, and then Jim Levitt, I believe it was, got fired like the week later. So it kind of went away after that. So we weren't heavily recruited out of high school.
So you go to play for Coach O'Leary, correct?
Yes.
How was that?
Coach O'Leary was a tough coach, man, but he was a really, really good coach. never promised you anything. I remember one of the main things that even some of the guys talk about now is he never promised playing time or anything like that. Just promised that you were going to get your degree as long as you stayed here for 4 years. And that's what everybody did when they were there. But we won a lot of games, man. He instilled a lot of good traits into us that I still use to this day, man. So Coach O'Leary was a great coach, and it was fun, man. I made some of my best friends at UCF, so definitely one of the best 4 years I've ever had.
Then got drafted by my Green Bay Packers.
There it is, yeah. Green Bay was an experience, man. That was my first time ever seeing snow was playing in Green Bay.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering how that weather shock,
especially coming out of Miami, right?
Yeah, so when we were in training camp and it was 60-something degrees like the first day, I was like, what is going on here? Like, I never been a part of something like this, but Green Bay was a really good time, and got to play under some really good players and learn a lot that is helping me to this day still.
Yeah, 60-something degrees, they're thinking, you ain't seen nothing.
Oh, I get down there in Palm City on the same coast, but a little farther north. And it's a 65-degree morning, and I'm out there in shirt sleeves, man. These guys coming in with boggins and scarf wrapped around their neck.
Man, it's different, man. It's different.
That's funny.
I love it. So, guys, what else you got to talk to Jordan about? Let's talk about next year, next season. It's still a ways away.
I'm wondering, being a UCF alum, did you jump on the national championship bandwagon?
I definitely did. 1,000%. Yep. 2017 is our national championship. It's in the college. What is it? College World Book Series.
Yeah.
Recognized as national champions, and get a lot of flack from it because everybody doesn't see it our way, but I'm claiming it.
Now did Coach Frost get in over his head at Nebraska?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You know what it is? I think it's just I still believe Coach Frost is a really, really good coach, but it's hard to the type of talent that you need for the offense that he's trying to run is Nebraska is, I believe, a hard sell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like need speed guys. A lot of those guys are from the sunny parts of the Americas, and there's unless you were like born and raised in it, because my older brother used to live in Omaha. There's really nothing there.
Yeah. There's cornfields.
Yeah, and so it's a tough sell. I believe he's still a really good coach, but he might have bit off just a little bit more than he could chew. But
George,
you kind of can't.
Go ahead.
Like a lot of the time, because I've had this question asked to me a lot, is like, if I was in his shoes and just went undefeated at Nebraska and UCF called me and said, hey, you can come be the head coach here, I would leave in a heartbeat because that's my alma mater. That's where I played at. That's where I would like to make a change at as well. So for him to go back to his hometown or where he played college ball at is really not. I feel like a lot of people would have done the same thing.
Absolutely.
Now, Jordan, did you know Mackenzie Milton? Did you play with him?
I didn't play with Mackenzie, but I go back to UCF often, and me and Mackenzie have developed a pretty good relationship since he was there, and I was always over there training or just visiting, and still have a pretty good relationship to this day. So didn't get to play with him, but I know he's a great guy, was an amazing player, man, and it's an unfortunate situation what happened to him.
Yes. And to have the determination and the strength, the courage to come back from what he did, man, that's a testament to him.
Incredible human being. Was an amazing football player, but as good of a player he was, he's an even better guy, man.
Well, Jordan, man, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Hope to see you back in Birmingham next year and get you back on the show maybe sometime before football season.
Good luck, man.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you having me on.
Yes, sir. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jordan McCray, the center of the Birmingham Stallions, USFL champions, back to the state of Alabama. Ladies, it's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
You can help Limestone County student athletes by donating to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Send it in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613, or make it in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. We'll be back with Tailgate Talk after this.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Customers agree. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Since 1998, their mission has been to keep folks happy by helping them scoot in and scoot out quickly while roasting their coffee from the top 10% of specialty beans in the world. Choose from hot drinks like their Caramelicious and Honey Vanilla Latte to cold offerings like the Strawberry Acai Quencher and Iced Mocha. They've also got smoothies, teas, and blenders. You'll agree, too. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, 547 Highway 72 West in Athens at Town Center. Scooter's Coffee.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 800 Highway 72 West, Suite K in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More.
Takes a snap. He's going to fake the pitch. He's at the 20, the 10. He's going to get covered. Touchdown, James Clemens.
Be listening for James Clemens High School football this season as the Jets take on the best in Class 7A competition. You can hear every featured game streamed live online at pasnetwork.net, on your Amazon Echo device by saying, Alexa, open Play Action Sports, or on your Play Action Sports app, and later on demand. You can also hear the replays at Sunday afternoons on WKAC Radio. Join us for exciting coverage of James Clemens Jets football this season from Play Action Sports.
Hi, this is Daryl Furman, former linebacker at the University of Alabama, Crimson Tide. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, Old Tomcat here alongside Tojo J. Vassar, Todd the Bod Tumlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. We got the head coach of the West Limestone Wildcats on, coming in off a big win last night over Wilson, Coach Shelby Davis. Coach, welcome back to the show, man.
Morning, guys. How are y'all doing?
You sound a little hoarse there, dude.
Oh, yeah. It was a lot of yelling on Friday nights.
That's good. Looks like it was a pretty much a straight, solid game all the way to the end. Wasn't decided till the last.
Yeah, we kind of jumped up pretty quick. We got the ball, took it down, scored, and they got it and kind of drive down and scored on us. And we got the ball back and one play, scored again. I mean, it just, we didn't play our best ball. It was senior night. There was a lot, big pep rally and all that kind of stuff. Those seniors, they have a lot of emotions on those senior nights. And but I tell you what, our kids did a great job. We turned it over a few times, and some bad stuff happened, but they never panicked. They just kept playing the next play, and I was real proud of them for finding a way to win. And I told them, when 3 or 4 years ago, we found a way to lose those games, but now we found a way to win them. And I know and I told them before they left the locker room, I said, look, you don't let anybody rob you of your joy from winning, because winning's winning. And, I don't care if it's by 1 point or 50 points, a win's a win. And, you got to win on senior night, and you found a way to win. But, and we're 5-2, and this is a team we had to replace 16 starters on. So,
exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking about that this morning.
I don't think a lot of people put a whole lot of thought into anything other than just Friday night. So, we've beat Clemens, Ardmore, and East, who all beat this group as 8th graders. And so, that says a lot about what they've done over the last 4 years to get where we're at. And so just, I was real glad that they could get them a win on senior night. It wasn't our best game, but, again, we found a way to win.
Well, next week you got a 5-1 and 3-1 West Morgan over there, right?
Got to go down there. It'd be a big region game for us.
Obviously, they're coming off their first loss last night, and they're averaging 35, 37 points a game. They only scored 6 last night, so that tells you what they were scoring before that. Have you had a chance to even look at them yet and see what they do?
Oh yeah. They we knew they were going to be pretty good, coming in from last year, and they had a real good team last year, and so we knew they were going to be good this year. Coach Phillips down there, I've got a lot of respect for the job he's done in such a short period of time, and he gets those guys fired up, gets them excited, and they play hard, and they play with a lot of energy, and so we're going to have a work cut out for us for sure.
And that just says so much how Deshler is to shut them down the way they did last night.
Yeah.
Deshler is not the Deshler they've been the last couple of years. We knew that as soon as we, played them, that they were, back to being physical and, not hurting themselves. They're a lot more disciplined this year. So, Deshler's, I think they're the real deal. That if they can stay healthy, they don't have a lot of depth. I think they can make a pretty good run at it.
So, what we got? Guys, got any more questions?
Well, I was going to see if we could get a couple of seniors.
There you go.
We've been talking about senior night, so let's do a senior spotlight.
All right. Let me just go with my 2 seniors on the offensive line. I don't think we've done them yet. Okay. Aiden Smith and Levi Tarpley. Aiden's been, this is basically, both of them are basically 3-year starters. Aiden started at guard for us the first few games of the 11-2 season, his sophomore year, and ended up, having a freak deal happen and missed the rest of the season. But and Levi, he was our starting center on that group. But man, just two guys. If I had to say that's what West Limestone is, I'd say it's Levi Tarpley and Aiden Smith. Just 2 guys that man work hard and physical and tough and just do all the right things. They're both good kids, great kids, and they kind of lead the offensive line up front and do a great job of making holes and getting downhill and establishing what we want to establish on offense, and that's that tough physical running game.
Yep, and that's where it starts, brother.
Yeah.
You got to have it on the offensive line, that's for sure. Well, Coach, thanks again for joining us, man. Appreciate it. Congrats on the win last night. Good luck
next week,
against Deshler, bud.
Appreciate it, guys.
West Morgan.
West Morgan. I'm sorry, Deshler was something else. Never mind. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you, guys.
Thanks, man.
All right, bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Shelby Davis. I just got that West Morgan all mixed up. And it's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
This is First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Mason Butler from Clemens High School, and I love First National Bank. They make it easy for me to balance school, work, and my social life. With convenient services like online banking, bill pay, and the mobile app, I can take care of my finances without having to worry. I can check my balance, transfer funds, and I was even able to apply for my checking account online. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. To many folks, the words healthy and delicious aren't interchangeable. Golden Eagle Nutrition in Athens is here to change your mind. They're the spot for healthy and, yes, delicious shakes and drinks, good for a meal replacement or just a pick-me-up. Low calorie, low sugar, low carb, and low fat shakes like the turtle cheesecake or banana pudding. Loaded energy teas like the Blue Hawaiian or Georgia Peach. Golden Eagle Nutrition. Call 867-5601 or stop by 616 Highway 31 South, Suite F, just north of Walmart. Oh, and they deliver too. Golden Eagle Nutrition. 867-5601. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Tune in every Tuesday through Thursday this football season for the WKAC Coaches Shows. Join us as we get the scoop from Ardmore, Athens, Clemens, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Tanner, and West Limestone. The WKAC Coaches Shows on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Michael Parker, head football coach at Clemens High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here in Applebee's, in the studio, in the sports bar area, watching
Ole Miss, Kentucky.
Ole Miss and Kentucky. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, Todd the Bod Tomlin, Tojo J. Vassar. I went in reverse order that time because we'd gone to one particular. Hey, dude, we're waiting on Coach Jonathan Snider, the head coach of the Ardmore Tigers.
The birthday boy.
Is it his birthday today?
It was, I think it was yesterday or Thursday.
Do we have him? Coach Snider, welcome to the show. You got the, is that the mute button on there? No? Okay.
Can you hear us?
Well, we're going to try to call. We had him on there for a second, but we'll have to call him back. I love live radio.
Well, he tried. I called him like 2 or 3 times, and then he was trying to call us back, and so I was trying to call him
back.
back.
Bring back the landline.
Bring back the landline. Hey, how would y'all like to do this? Think about this. Let's say we're old school and we're doing a radio show with a call-in. Get to the last number and draw the mess up.
So
there he is.
Hey.
There he is.
Hey, major phone issues this morning, guys. You gotta love it.
Yeah, we were talking about going to rotary style dialing for this radio show.
Hey, it'd be a lot better, probably.
Better connection, that's for sure.
Number, please.
Yeah. Hey, we could even have a what'd you call them thing? A party line?
Yeah, that's right.
Or better yet, just call. You pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Stella, get me AR-423."
Sarah, this is Andy down here at the Sheriff's Department. Coach,
there you go.
Tough game last night.
Yeah.
It was. It's pretty tough. I knew it would be a tall task for us. Fairview's a really, really good football team. Got both sides of the ball. They're very physical. They got probably one of the best running backs I've seen in, my entire coaching career. I mean, the Frost kid, he's unbelievable. He's got every tool that you'll need to be a running back. And Coach Redding does a really, really good job. And, I wish we would have played better. We had some mistakes and didn't fit some things right. But, hats off to Fairview and Coach Redding. They took it to us last night. We've got to get better for it.
Yeah, well, Fairview puts a lot of points on the board, too. I don't know what they're averaging for the year, but it seems like every time I see their scores from week to week, it's around that 42, 35-point mark. So obviously their offense is very good. What was the score at halftime? Going into halftime,
it was 28-0 at halftime. We had a couple of times offensively where we missed a open receiver, or had a holding call. We were driving, had a holding call, or a false start, or we just kept shooting ourselves in the foot offensively in the first half. We moved the ball. I think we had 350-something yards of offense. We moved it all game long. We just, we would shoot ourselves in the foot, and this, that, and the other. I mean, it's football. You don't want it to happen, and you want to try to correct it, but it's going to happen from time to time. But defensively, we couldn't get out of our own way. I mean, we couldn't, be consistent on what we were, coached to do, and they're one of those teams that when you don't fit the right gap or don't, make the right call or check or whatever, they're going to exploit it, and they were able to do so last night. But, our kids fought their guts out. I mean, there was not a question of effort. It was just, we got ourselves in a hole against a really, really good football team and, couldn't quite climb out of it.
So now you got to travel down to West Point this week. Just talk about them a little bit.
West Point's a physical football team. Coach Farley's been there a long time. I remember playing them when I was at Athens back, 2012 and 13. Their kids get after it. They've been struggling a little bit, but they got a win last night. So I'm sure they're going to play with a lot of confidence. It's a big game for us. I really think probably for us, it could possibly mean a playoff berth if we win. I mean, there's some other things that could go on, but I feel like that if we're able to win Friday night, we may be in. No matter what happens the rest of the year, there could be some potential tiebreakers that factor in. But we got to go back and get better for us. I mean, we got to learn how to play with more consistency and learn how to do things the right way as far as what we're coached to do in practice. We've got to find a way to carry it over on Friday night, take care of us, and hopefully that'll mean a win on Friday night. But West Point, good football team. We better come ready to play. It's a tough place to play down there, so we better come ready to play.
Yeah, it's always difficult going to Coleman County.
It is. There's a lot. I'll be quiet, but there's a lot of factors that play into going down there.
It ain't necessarily
everybody
going
in North
down
Alabama knows that.
Yeah, it ain't necessarily going down there. It's getting out.
Yeah, getting out.
It hits you as soon as you turn on exit 310.
That's right.
That's right. As soon as you get on 310, you sort of start to feel it like, oh, good.
We ain't in Kansas anymore, Toto.
That's right.
Coach, how are you health-wise for your team?
We're okay. We had an injury last week against Delmont that really hurt us. One of our starting safeties, Jacob Sanchez, broke his arm in 2 places last week and had surgery. Had successful surgery this week, but he's out for the year. And I think we may get a couple of guys back that got hurt early in the year this week, but we had a couple of kids get hurt last night. I think they'll be back Friday, but you don't know. I mean, we got a lot more kids out, but, we still struggle with depth a little bit. So, we're just going to have to go back to work and find some guys and get them ready to play. I mean, we can't use that as an excuse. We hope they're healthy, but if not, we got to have a plan for them not to be and do the best we can be.
That's good.
And maybe Friday night you can get you a belated birthday present.
Yeah.
With a win. Yeah.
Somebody called me last night late, and they said, well, how was your birthday? And I said, well, in 13 minutes it'll be over with, and I'm happy for that. So they called me at 11:47. I was on my way home, and I said, well, in 13 more minutes it won't be my birthday anymore, so I'll be happy.
That's funny. Now, do you post yours on social media? Because I don't post mine on social media.
I'm out. I was ready. It was a good day. I had, a lot of good people wish me happy birthday, but then, last night, it didn't go as well as we wanted to. But that's okay. I mean, we'll be better for it. We'll go back to the drawing board. Our kids are going to come back ready to roll next week.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, we wish you good luck and get that win and get in the playoffs.
Yeah, I hope so. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate what you guys do.
Oh, man, thanks a lot.
Have a good day.
You too, Coach Snider. Ladies and gentlemen, they're on the community First National Bank hotline, making communities great. I knew it had a community in there somewhere. The head coach of Ardmore Tigers, Coach Jonathan Snider. Great guy. It's time to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
If you have a question, comment, or idea for Tailgate Talk, you can email it to tailgatetalk@hotmail.com. We'll be right back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk on 1080 WKAC.
Don't be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to Fiber Fast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Hey, this is former Alabama defensive lineman Reggie Grimes, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. Tom McClung, old Tomcat, here alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, Todd the Bod Tomlin, Tojo J. Vassar, and we've got the head coach of the James Clemens Jets, Coach Chad McGehee, online after a huge, what they call it, huge victory last night. Coach, welcome to the show.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me on, guys.
Anytime, Coach, anytime. Now, we would like to say that you went in expecting to beat and blow them out like that, but how did you feel as the game kept going?
Well, I mean, I've always felt like we can compete with anybody that with that team that we put out on the field showed up last night.
Yes.
And I felt like, we've been fighting this youth movement, I looked out on the field last night. We had 5 sophomores on offense.
Wow.
3 on the line. And, that's what we've been doing all year. And, but I keep telling the coaches, like, it's about improvement, and they've got to improve. And here we are. They've played this many games, and they kind of grew up last night. And, we've been through so much. I mean, we have had 17 injuries.
Oh, my goodness.
On the offensive side of the ball at one point or another, or permanently. So we're finally getting some consistency. And I felt like we finally put it all together offensively, defensively, and special teams, and played a really clean game. And I felt like if we could put a clean game together, eliminate some mistakes and things like that, and that's what we did. And, Sparkman's the number one scoring offense in the state, that averaged over 50 yards. We held to 17 and played really well in defense, tackled well. We didn't give up the deep ball. And they were the number one as far as points allowed, giving up like 6 points a game. And to put 41 up was tremendous for our kids. So hopefully we're peaking here. And these guys have grown up, and we're going to continue with this momentum.
What do you think contributed to that? Was it just where everything was clicking? The young guys got it together, or was it maybe everybody, the ones on the field, being more healthy, or what do you think contributed to that high score number?
We're not more healthy. In fact, we were probably worse off. We lost 2 receivers last week.
Oh wow!
Kamari Pittman's done for the year, and JT Williams, 2 senior receivers. And Kamari was an all-state kid, but you know what? We put some young kids in there, and but I think that, listen, I think our coaches had a really good game plan, and I think the kids executed. And you know what? Gio played the best game he's played all year, and if he can play like that, if he'll continue to play like that, then we have a chance every week. So he was going where we needed him to with the ball, made some big plays with his legs, extended some plays, and then, Ty Doty is just Ty Doty. He made some big catches, and Logan Eggert made some big catches last night. So, and Gabe Ballard ran the ball really well. So, it was just a combination of everything. We didn't make mistakes. We didn't blow our leg off. I think we had 1 face mask penalty, but no 15-yard penalties. I felt like we tackled really well, and we didn't give up the deep ball. They have thrived on the deep ball, and our kids didn't give up the deep ball. So, I owe them a steak dinner. I told them if they eliminated deep balls, I'm going to have to cook them some steaks. So, I'll be grilling.
Fire up that Traeger, man.
Winning words, yeah.
Absolutely. We'll be there. Hey, I'll buy my own and bring it. That's hell.
I think I'm probably just going to get it catered. I may not cook it.
Well, y'all have had to play from behind every game this season, but last night didn't last too long.
Yeah, it's been good. We held them to a field goal on the first drive, and then just everything fell in place. Look, I felt like we could have scored 50-something. We had the ball inside the 5 2 times that we did not.
Really?
We missed a field goal on one of them. We didn't put it in, and then we kicked the field goal to put it out of reach at the end. But, we could have scored 50 points if we could finish those drives.
Yeah.
So just really proud of the coaches and real proud of the kids, for their effort.
Yeah, it looked like you were on your way to scoring another one, and Gio drops back to pass. He throws one way, and the receiver goes the other way, and it ends up with an interception. And I thought,
yeah. Man. Well, the corner, that was a bad read. The corner bailed out under that route. He should have thrown it down. But, hey, look, those things happen when you're going to put the ball in the air over 30 times a game. So,
and it seems like you just frustrated Sparkman all night, and toward the end they just kind of like, okay, well, we're just going to – they started packing their tents up on the sidelines early.
I think a team like that where they are and where we were at 1-5, you can kind of overlook. Think you're just going to come out and show up and roll over. But our team's a different kind of 1-5. Our 3 non-region losses were the top 10 6A teams, and we've been competitive in all of these games, and so we could easily be sitting here, looking at not being 1-5, but maybe being ahead of the curve. But so we're, our kids have fought, and they haven't given up. Like our team could have easily folded the tent, and called it a year and said we're done. But we know what's at stake, and we have to go out and fight. Now the region's kind of all sitting here. We got Austin this week, who's 4-0 in the region, but everybody else is sitting here like 2-2 with 2 losses. And then, they're about to get into the meat of the, Florence games and some of the, the bigger opponents. So we're right in the thick of it now.
Coach, that's what I was going to mention. The next 3 games are region games. You got Austin at home, Albertville away, Grissom at home. So, you guys continue this progress, and you're in the playoffs next year.
Yeah, we got a big one. Man, I'm hoping we can host. We're going to need some help. But like I said, the more quality opponents are about to play each other. We're kind of, after this Austin game is a huge one because they're sitting there at 4-0, and they're a very, very good football team and beat Gardendale 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Beat Grissom last night 22-0. So we're gonna have to get a good game plan together, and we're on fall break this week, so the schedule's gonna be a little different, and so just adds to the distractions, I guess. But we know what's at stake. We need to win out and get ourselves in.
I guess it could be fall break and homecoming.
Yeah, we could do that. Put it all together.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a couple of seniors here before we let you go.
Okay, I don't think I've talked about Jamal Mayers.
No.
Jamal was, Jamal's been a 3-year starter, All-State the last 2 years, has over 13 interceptions on his career and about 6 pick sixes and touchdowns. And, man, but this year he has been our punt returner and has been lights out. Like, that's a special kid that's got to go back there and fill punts. He's done a really, really good job with that. Helped flip the field some for us on his returns, on punt return and kickoff return. And he's got a plethora of offers at Division I level. So,
oh, nice.
He'll have the opportunity to go on and play somewhere collegiately, and so we're really excited about him. Another senior is a senior named Jack Willis. He's a tight end for us, and Jack's a pleasure to have in our program, does a really good job, does whatever we ask him to do, and, has been really, really active in the off-season, leading the Bible study for our guys in the mornings. And, I have a weekly Bible study here, and he's always here. So he's a leader in that respect on the football team, and, is a great locker room guy for us. So real proud of him, too.
That's great. Well, is that it? Well, Coach,
that's it.
I was looking at our producer because he's the one that tells us to keep talking, or is that it, or whatever.
Coach, good luck this week, man.
Good luck this week, Coach.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we'll be out there covering that game.
Go do some black bear hunting.
There you go.
Hey, yes, sir.
Hey, here's a black bear. Ah, foot. Where'd you go? Come on, Tim. Give me one more. There we go. That's a black bear. Thanks, Coach McGehee.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Chad McGehee, head coach of the James Clemens Jets.
I guess a panther can sound like a black bear, too.
Yeah, it just didn't really, but it was the closest thing.
A bear cub.
A bear cub.
It gave me a reason to press that button.
See, that's why I keep it turned down.
I know, right? It's like Dennis the Menace. Every button he saw, he had to push. I just like that one. I just like that one right there.
What's that flashing?
God, I miss him.
He was good.
I miss that so much.
Bama Zach, yes.
Golly.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a break.
Well, no, we're going to end it on a break. So
really?
We got a couple of minutes.
Cool.
So
a couple of minutes. It's 11:53. We still have like 5 minutes, 6
minutes. Yeah, I got a pretty long break.
So as Tim was telling me, he's got the website, the site worked up ready for Howl with Havoc. So get ready to get your entrance in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Havoc be starting before you know it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
Can one of y'all do a howl?
Oh.
I guess I'll have to put that on here, too.
That's right.
But I love that Werewolves in London, though. That's awesome.
That's wicked.
Congratulations to our athlete of the week this week, Peyton Gaston of East Limestone. So
congratulations.
She gets a gift card from Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk T-shirt that I'm waiting on some more larges and extra larges.
We owe Jaden I'm sorry. I saw the Robert's card down here, and I didn't realize that was Jaden's a gift card for Applebee's.
It's in the front of that.
Is it? Okay,
thing,
good. I'll
so
take it. I'll take it with me today. Let's see. That's an emo for furry. That's not the right one. Sorry, I'm flicking through. There we go.
And then Calhoun basketball will be starting up for too long.
Yeah.
Where are we going to be next week?
We'll be at the Sportsplex car show at the Sportsplex.
Here in Athens, Sportsplex?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know this. Having a car. Everybody.
And then
that's where the Mustang show is. Okay. Yeah.
And then Ardmore's is the week after.
Yeah. And then we go. When do we go to
we go
Calhoun?
to Calhoun the week after that.
The week
so
after
the next 3 weeks we are on the road.
On the road.
On the road with Tailgate Talk.
Have you announced on here about carrying Calhoun basketball game?
Well, I was going to say that whenever you mentioned being at Calhoun, but yes, Play Action Sports will be carrying some Calhoun basketball games, so be watching out for that. They will be having the day that we're there. They'll be having a scrimmage that afternoon with the North Alabama War Dogs. So,
yes.
The Warhawks against the War Dogs.
There'll be a lot of war.
It's just the men's team, right? Or is it women's too?
Well, I mean, War Dogs don't have.
No. I mean the broadcast. The broadcast.
Well, actually, I'm going to try to do it like we do UAH and have some of the other coaches on too.
Okay.
Coach Stevenson.
No, I mean the basketball games. Just the men's games.
No, it'll be men's and women's.
Okay.
You got to specify there. I don't know what you're talking about.
I meant the broadcast, actual live broadcast of the games.
I'm getting my broadcast mix up here. So, yes, we'll be doing, and it'll be the nights that they both play. So it'll be, like we do high school, the women's and
that's
the
what
men's.
I want to know.
Yeah,
good deal.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, awesome.
Can't wait.
I can't wait either. You know what else I can't wait? Is for next week because, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Tojo J. Vassar, Todd the Bod Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, my name's Tom McClung, old Tomcat. We ain't got to go home, but we got to get ourselves up out of here. We'll see you next Saturday.
To many folks, the words healthy and delicious aren't interchangeable. Golden Eagle Nutrition in Athens is here to change your mind. They're the spot for healthy and, yes, delicious shakes and drinks, good for a meal replacement or just a pick-me-up. Low-calorie, low-sugar, low-carb, and low-fat shakes like the turtle cheesecake or banana pudding. Loaded energy teas like the Blue Hawaiian or Georgia Peach. Golden Eagle Nutrition. Call 867-5601 or stop by 616 Highway 31 South, Suite F, just north of Walmart. Oh, and they deliver too. Golden Eagle Nutrition, 867-5601. If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent-to-own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got you covered. Screen printing and more in Athens is, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got you covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 800 Highway 72 West, Suite K in Athens. Got you covered screen printing and more. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72, Athens, just off I-65.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Keep up with Athens and Limestone County sports with a Play Action Sports Report. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.